Hello everyone! Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are getting ready to defeat Ultima Weapon. So yeah, I think I will head right into it and queue for the trial. And yeah, I will probably have to make a quick cut so you guys don't have to wait with me. So yeah, thank you for watching. And it begins. Let me turn up the game again. And here we go.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima Weapon.
Oh, that was quick. Are we ready? Oh.
Kneel to the fight below.
My gear level is literally the minimum of the recommended. Oh man. Oh. Oh no. I am not doing well. Ah. The healer is working overtime. Oh my god.
But the Ultima Weapon is all-powerful! Why does my enemy still stand? Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Lahabrea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima Weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima Weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Lahabrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Whoa. It's quite the explosion.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
It's me.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Whoops. Why do I feel like we won't make it? Oh, we did it.
No! No, no, no! Yeah. Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
We made it.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man.
Should have gotten a woman.
The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your Scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
Hey, why? I just did what they told me to do. Uh-oh.
Ages past time your flame was extinguished. Bringer of light.
Oh, hell no. Oh god, he's a tanky boy. And I'm squishy. I don't like that. Oh. No. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. Oh no. Oh. My gear sucks. No. Was I supposed to lose? remember. Heidelunga. Oh no. Oh. Oh, thank God.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Guess we freed Fancred. Idolin! My girl. Hey, and other people that didn't do anything. Besides telling me what to do. I think we should get out of there. Ah, I swear the machine did more than anyone else from the Scions so far. MVP. Frankert is just bopping around. GG, Gaius.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
No! Run!
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved daughter.
Hi, Mom.
The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth.
Mom?
Blessings and joy be upon thee.
Don't
Go
leave
forth,
me.
my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
Oops.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
She's still in there.
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
She's going to make it, I know she is.
How about anyone come and help me?
Ida is right. We must have faith.
No, you don't need faith, you need to help.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
Thank you.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light her way through the darkness.
Yeah, prayers are gonna help. Thanks, Minfilia.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
Our Warrior of Light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with her!
Thank the 12!
Gee, I wonder why all the
Thank
warriors
Hydaelyn.
while the Warriors of Light are gone, how much they try to protect them.
Welcome home.
Not send them to the most dangerous missions all the time, all by themselves without any help.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of Lahabrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
ends. The dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victories serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth, to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come, and thus is ours a realm reborn.
Hey. That's the end of A Realm Reborn. So, yeah. Can go faster. But I don't think we really care about that. If you really want to see it, there's probably a video about this. Oh, that's all the players that played the original Final Fantasy XIV. That's so cute that they mentioned all of them. special thanks. Hey, more cutscene. Uh-oh.
What is it?
Can't speak. Why are you asking me?
That roar.
Dragon.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Dragon? Yes, no chill.
Cast Bahamul move.
Bahamut stirs. Who's that? He's got cute hair.
One Hazaz moves down.
As will the others ere long. Oh. Ooh.
Fanzad Lokpai ki Hads Aldorn Zur.
There are too many of them. It's not a question of whether Eorzea's champion shall yield, but of when. Uh-oh.
We next starve Chemuv. They only cause the pause right ball.
And with each passing moment, we draw closer to the reckoning. That's too many, man! To the one true god. Oh, fuck. To Zodiac. Ooh. And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. But where there is light, there is always shadow. Minfilia! Ah! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, can I bow? Ah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Pleasure. No people here? Okay. Thought I would get more applause, but it's okay. Ah, thank you. You too? Hey! Thank you, thank you. Yes, I had to. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. A great sacrifice. We have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions. Yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Right. Ooh, I got a mount. The machine! The Magitech thingy! I hope. And I got flying. Hell yeah. You can now fly while mounted in La Nosea, I don't know. Fenelon, the Black Shroud, Curvus, Central Highlands, and Mordona. Nice. To take flight, simply jump while mounted. Yeah, I know. Yay! We got flying. Oh. Oh, I should have probably equipped that earlier. Whoopsie. Oh yeah, I should have equipped that earlier. I'm sorry everyone who was with me. A recurring problem? Minfilia has needed your talents for a mere problem. Oh! Right. Okay. The price of principles. Laura, it pleases me to see you well. Damn, I look cool. I look like a badass. Do excuse me for interrupting, Laura. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. That wave was so cute. Oh my god. Ever since we defeated Gaius van Balthasar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. But once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same: we shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage, I don't know, could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Thank you. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Why me? You're the administration person. Well, let's see what this is. I think that's like the hard... I know you have scars, had a chance to rest, but I am afraid there is still work to do. The Ultima Weapon's destruction, it would seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites, and that is but the half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something? Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultima Weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more, to thee. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Laura? Sure. You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. Your circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Laura. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow Scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Yeah, I mean, technically he's the reason why so many people died here, right? I mean, if he didn't get possessed, they wouldn't have known we're here. And then all those people wouldn't have died. Like, literally that mountain of bodies. That's fucked up. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I'm quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Riange has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. I doesn't need to speak now. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning again like crazy. Ugh. Wait, I can move a little to the side again. Yeah, that seems fine. Oh, Riange! Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and the primals is at thy disposal. But a man or beastman, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the back depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Amalja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Fankred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. Let me talk to Ryoshi first. This is a lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations? Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge shall ever be yours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few and our fortune so finite. Primal fear. In a bit. Ida. Ugh. Whoops. Just typing. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Paparimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ulda now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo would be liberated. If only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at the crossroads, Laura. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Recall you our meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Lominson sent word for the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merlwhip that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the Beastman had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke in short the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lominsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. I mean, I don't know. Ooh, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. This is what Ryoshi said. I fear the Amaja have already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldessian insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated, but you will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friend. Easy. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania, a primal walk of the shroud. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness and return to tell the tale avow that never before have they seen its like. The gods quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bowlord Lewin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray, E.T. I don't know, to the seat of the first bow and shine thy light upon the matter. The movie should just stop, man. I can't read all that stuff. And if you're wondering why I was speaking, or like picked up those quests, I think we have to do them anyways to finish Around Reborn, like post Around Reborn. The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap at this time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Laura. Damn, I'm really struggling with those words. Gotta go to some English classes again. Elfino, Laura is Artemis. You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, must leave Ulda. We must do what? So long as we remain within Uldan territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Wesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Wesper Bay still lacks Nephirite. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ulda is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mardona. Nice. Revenant's told to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ulda and her people over the years. But I truly believe this is to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ulda is our home, Elfino. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolated wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere dead. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That will be all, Elfino. I'm sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Alfredo for president. I don't know, I feel like he would make a way better leader than Minfilia. Like, she seems way too, like, personally be involved. Like, she lets her feelings get in the way all the time. I don't like that. Leave Ulda, has it truly come to this? Yes, just do it, man. It's just a place. Allura, pray attend to Alfino. He is engaged in some business or order and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alfino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Confounded, she knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain, Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Wilhelmine was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ulda. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Sharlayan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge that what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Wilhelmine's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate, for whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Wilhelmine is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at that seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged? I mean, to set forth for Lanertia at once, let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegeruchu as to the veracity of these rumors. All right. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Mihote muse. Why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane, I mean Lura, what brings you to my humble resort? Philomene, you mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently it was the songstress of Ulda, Agat's woman. If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west of wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say, a tragedy. West is it? Thank you, Master Gegeruchu. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witness might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Oh. See, that's exactly what I mean. Why I don't think Minfilia should be the leader. We're not doing what's best just because she's like, oh, but maybe my mommy's here. Well, if well, if it isn't Lura, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. To give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly, I had no choice but to eject her from the premises. Interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Alright. You want to know if I've seen a Mechote less by the name of Philomene. I wish I haven't seen a less of any description for far too bloody long. Exception yourself, of course. Okay. Speak with Shamani Lomani. I see you have had many grand adventures since last we spoke, Laura. You must share them with me sometime. I had to drink some water. Girl from a little while ago, one does not forget a perfume like that, so robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Well, then let's better make haste. I think I'll make a cut here so you guys don't have to watch me walk there. Be right back. And we're back. And I totally forgot that we can fly now. Look at that sweet baby. And I have a cake for him. I'm in love. Look at those little wings. That's so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. Focus. Hello. I mean, you're that stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gubu's ire until it was too late. The oils can be used to make a perfume, you see. Philomene, I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of old, I presume, Minfilia, or should I say Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? You are the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is why. Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Well, that does please me more than you know, but tell me, sojourns in the forests of Lenosha aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so, do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does this satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer local wine port, say? Well, she already seems annoying. The sound of the little wings. I'm dying. Oh man. It's the little things in life. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can stars begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. You say my daughter awaits us in West Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood, come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. See, that's the thing. If Elfina was the leader and not Minfilia, we wouldn't have to do any of this. He would just be like, yo, we have to do this, and we would be doing it. Like, he's how do you say it? Efficient. That's what I mean. He's focused on what needs to be done. Antecedent, you have a guest. Mommy. Lamin? Celia. I haven't seen her like this in years, Laura. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could. Lest the pursuit of me endanger you and our cause, I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom of... to continue our work. And continue it you did. Achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Celia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. See, that could be such a heartwarming moment, but for me it's just... I find Minfilia annoying as hell. And her mom seems kind of annoying so far too. So I'm like, why should I care about those two, you know? It's not doing anything for me. The Celia perfume, you remembered. Ah, she made the disgusting perfume for her. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Laura, however. I could not have made it without her. Thank you, Laura. Thank you both. You're welcome. Let's go. There's something else. Of course there is. This is the cat I have found. All these years you kept it. Ah! My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ulda. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Namin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own. Taught me everything I needed to know to survive. Why did she do that, though? I'm no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. And that is totally fine, no one needs to know. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamine as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Celia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must still go. I hope he's saying how much further you must go from everyone. It's so annoying. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Acelia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ulda. Lamin. You built it once, Cecilia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Yay! Truly. Yes, move. Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. Finally! We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Bethesda, and preparations begin at once. Yay! Ah! Like, show me Tataru's family or something. I mean, at least she's cute, you know? Like, she's adorable. I want to adopt her. I mean, she's kinda annoying too. But at least she's cute, you know? It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is so much to be done and in so little time. And then let's do it. Our first step would be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives here. Oh, there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support. Sympathetic to our cause, though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters antecedent. Really, Afano, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter. Namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. See, Alfred's doing everything already. He's not even the leader. But he's already doing her job. And like 10,000 times better than her. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alfino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. What's even crazier, he's a child, like he's a teenager. And... okay. Never mind. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the science of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Madam, unless I am much mistaken, you're the one known as Lura, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Slavborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate the Garlean Castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate and few still survive. You shall always be welcome at the Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Lura. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste at first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us and for me. We'll speak again anon. Till then, take care. Thank you. Where's Alfino's sister, by the way? She's been gone forever. Ah, Lura, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alfino has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. So much for my break. Actually? Minfilia is kinda like every single boss that has ever been there. Doesn't do anything, gets all the recognition, has all the say, but never makes good decisions. Interrupts you when you're on your break, and is like, yo, you need to work more. Just saying. You're here, good, I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? See, she doesn't even know what's happening. Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Yay! A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Rauban included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that this is wise antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the signs of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power. Yes, but in so doing, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us, we who have felled primals and faced down the Empire, to you, my fellow Scions, I would say this: prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them as we have time and again united as one. There must be some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Philomin to teach me the basics of mining too. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Elfino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild. Mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations, truly his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slavborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Laura. I always do, don't worry. Minfilia, Minfilia. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Laura. You have something for me, yes? It's been like 2 days or something. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? With that, we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. Doesn't sound like I'm not used to it, right? Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. But I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important woman such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it will be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I show you around. Is that you, Laura? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and it would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Walking Sands with all due haste. Is everything quite alright, friend? I was literally just there. I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return anytime after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Oh my god. It's possibly a primal. Nice. Where was that? Okay. Nice. A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the exile have summoned Garuda again, or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do. So she just called me back literally 2 seconds after I left just because she was like, oh no, Minfilia looked kinda sad. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal or an entity resembling one has been summoned in Gridania. An arrival is customarily timely, Laura. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, it's a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Umiyoshi says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Mughals guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence have been requested by Commander Yulua. He awaited at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Laura. Ida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Well, well, well. Alright. But I guess I really need a break. Minfilia has annoyed me enough for today. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe. I try to upload every single day. And yeah, we finally finished A Realm Reborn. And now we're doing the post A Realm Reborn story. And then hopefully soon we will get to Heaven's Ward. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, stay tuned and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.